guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me video. We have around 30 items to ship out. I have all of my labels printed out. I use my Dymo 4XL label writer to print out the labels. And then I handwrite all of the information about how it sold, if I got an offer, what my list price was. I write all of that on the back of the label to share with you guys. Did I say we have around 30 items and everything sold pretty quickly? There are some exceptions, but for the most part, all of these items sold very, very quickly. So I always like to relay to you guys what's selling fast, what's hot, what people are searching for. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So our first sale of the day is this adorable sunflower printed jumpsuit. I believe this is genuine vintage from the 90s, just based on the tag. A lot of you guys will ask me, how I know when something is vintage, and the biggest giveaway would be the tags, I would say. You can also tell by the material or sometimes where it's made, or I would say definitely the tags is the biggest giveaway. But yeah, this is adorable. I was very excited to find it. I knew it would sell very quickly because people love sunflower prints or any kind of novelty print. And also it's a jumpsuit, and jumpsuits and rompers definitely sell really well for me. Any kind of quirky vintage stuff usually flies out of my closet, and I would say this sold within like a day of being listed for full price of $32. So definitely a phenomenal sale here. My earnings were $25.60. So it sold for $32. When I say my earnings, that's basically what I made after Poshmark took their 20% platform fee out. So I made back $25.60. I paid $2.25 for this. And so my net profit was $23.35. So very happy with that sale. Next up, we had a maxi dress. Dropping hangers over here. This is by the brand Free People. It's a halter style triangle maxi dress with lots of straps. It has some, what do you call these, where they jingle bells on the ends of the straps. So yeah, very long maxi dress, pretty gauzy. It has some raw hems, very true to the Free People brand. This did have some staining throughout the middle of the dress. It was pretty faint, but it was there. So I obviously did take photos and disclosed it, and I did list it lower because of the staining. If they were prominent stains, I would have left it behind, but because this dress has so much material to it, you really don't notice them unless you're, just inspecting for stains. So I ended up listing it at $30. If it was perfect, I probably would have listed closer to 40 or 45-ish, but I listed at 30, and I actually got 2 offers within a very short amount of time, one for $22 and one for $25. So I obviously accepted the $25 offer, and I was happy with that. That made my earnings 20. Okay, there we go. I paid 2, and so my net profit was $18. So with my low cost of goods, I do still pick up flawed items if they are substantial pieces like maxi dresses or jackets, and the brand has enough of, or a high enough retail price that it makes sense to be able to list it at a lower price but still make a decent profit. Okay, next up we have a pair of boots. These were kind of a different pickup for me. The brand is Carlos Santana, which I do see pretty often, but I don't usually get. However, like I was just mentioning, these are definitely a more substantial kind of boot. They're suede all over. They have studding, they have a heel to them, and they are like a knee length. So, you know, they're not just like a little booty or anything like that, or a sandal. And they look brand new. They still have the retail sticker on the bottom, and it looks clean, like someone hasn't walked on them. It says original retail $198. They were also a good size 10. So I for sure had to get these again at my low cost of goods. And I grabbed my box number 7 from the USPS. I order this as well as all of my other USPS shipping supplies free. It comes straight to my door. I have a list of all of the different boxes that I like in the description of this video if you're curious. So yeah, I listed these for $50. I would say maybe like 6 months ago. So now that we are getting into fall time, you will see that your jackets and your boots will start selling. These sold for full price of $50, so that was awesome. My earnings were $40, I paid $2, and so my net profit was $38 on these. So I do love experimenting with different brands, and if the style and quality is there, I will definitely pick it up. I did wrap these individually in paper, the boots, just because genuine suede or genuine leather has the possibility of kind of rubbing together during transit when the box is being kind of thrown around, and I just think it offers more protection. So yeah, $38 net profit on those. I will in the future be less hesitant to pick up a good style of Carlos Santana boot, because I know that it will probably sell well. Okay, next up we have a little girl's sweater. I just threw this into my bag at the bins because it was leopard print and I just thought it was super cute. The brand is Gianni Beanie Girl, size small. It's one less thing to go to a landfill, and I think it's adorable, so I had to get it. It probably only cost me $1. I listed it at $25, and 6 to 9 months later, I got a $12 offer, which I went ahead and accepted. My earnings were $9, so my net profit was around $8 on this. Children's clothing, I take flat lay pictures of, so I just lay it out on my hardwood floor and take front and back photos with tag photos, and it's super fast to photo and list. That's why I'm fine with just an $8 profit on this. I would say all in, I probably spent 7 minutes or so listing it, photoing, listing, typing everything out. So I'm happy with that return. Next, we have another great sale. This is a fry bag. I actually need to make up another box number 7. Let me do that really quick. Okay, so here's the box assembled. So I'm going to add 1 sheet of packing paper into the bottom of the box. And then I'm going to add in this bag. So this is a genuine leather fry tote bag, and it has a skull embossed in the front. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it's so cool. The skull is made up of little fry logos, and this bag retailed for $300. It's in amazing condition. I'm just going to gently kind of place it into the box. It's a very like malleable type of leather, so it should be fine. And then I will add another piece of packing paper on top. Then I'm going to add a thank you sticker and seal it up. I walked into the Family Thrift Center outlets, saw this bag hanging. I could tell it was a really thick, high quality, genuine leather. So I immediately threw it into my cart, and I was so excited to see that it was Fry brand. It did get a ton of interest, which I knew it would, and it sold within a week, or within, I would say, even like 3 days of being listed. I'm out of tape here. So yeah, I listed at $175 and I got a $120 offer, which I did counter to $150. And she countered back, or maybe she just sent me a message and asked if I would take $135. And I just politely said, I'm sorry, my counter of $150 is my current lowest price for this bag, just because it does have so much interest and, you know, it's really high quality. And she just said, okay, no problem. She asked me if I could reduce the listing from $175 to $150 because it was a closet clear out day. So she got a discount in shipping when I did that. So yeah, I lowered it to $150. She purchased it. That made my earnings $120. I paid $2, and so my net profit was $118 on this bag. So that was super awesome. I'm so excited this sold quickly. I hope she loves it. It really is a gorgeous bag, and it's also very practical. You could totally take this to like a coffee shop or literally anywhere. It carries so much. Okay, moving on, we have a pair of Aritzia brand pants. The sub brand is Wilfred. These are called the Effortless pants. They're a high-rise, wide leg trouser pant. This is definitely a trending style. This whole like business casual office look, but you know, wearing it to like brunch or wherever. And these pants in particular from Aritzia, the Effortless pants, are highly sought after. I think they are still on back order on Aritzia.com, so you can't even get them from the retailer. So that's always a great sign that you can kind of list for whatever you want, especially if you have the only size, which I think I did have the only size 4 listed on Poshmark. So that just means that you can be more firm with your price, because if someone really wants these pants, they would have to buy them through you if you're the only option. And so I listed these at $125. They are flawless. They're in pristine condition, no flaws, no stains. And someone offered me $95, I would say within 3 days of being listed. I did counter that to $115 just because, again, the demand is so high for these specific pants. She countered back to $105, which I did go ahead and accept. I just looked at comps, and that kind of lined up with comps. And so my earnings were $84. I actually purchased these pants from a buyout from my friend. I have a haul video on it. I spent $400 on a clothing lot from a friend, and these were in it, so I paid $14. Actually, did I pay I think I paid $11 actually. So I made 73-ish back net profit on these, somewhere around 70-ish, which I am very happy about. I've mentioned it so many times, but when you do a buyout from a friend or a family member, or even just like a liquidation kind of company, you are paying up, but you're saving time, and time is money. So I like to do them every once in a while, especially from friends and family members that I know have good style and take good care of their clothing, and have items that would sell quickly. But I'm really not into like liquidation or anything like that. Okay, next we have a jumpsuit. It's by the brand Mabel, which is sold in boutiques. This was probably originally like $70-ish, just because some boutiques can be really expensive. It's really cute though. It's a neutral kind of brushed muslin cotton material with elastic at the chest and wrists. It has pockets. It's kind of shapeless. So very kind of contemporary and minimalist, but also has like a boho flair to it. So I had to grab this. I listed it at $30, and I would say within 2 days I received a $25 offer. I did accept that, which made my earnings $20 and my net profit $18. I would say this bread and butter kind of stuff that I pick up based on style or material is really what pays my bills. These are my most consistent sales items that I know have a lot going for them. Maybe, you know, the brand isn't that amazing, but honestly, this kind of stuff that's from boutiques that's super cute, I would say sells faster and more consistently for me than some of the better brands like Free People or Anthropologie. I think because a lot of people just are on the hunt for cute clothing, as long as, you know, it's decent quality, I would say. Okay, next up we have this adorable shirt jacket by the brand William Rast, which is Justin Timberlake's clothing line. I think it's sold through Macy's. This is so cute. It's in this really fuzzy kind of teddy material. It feels like the Skims fabric, which has been huge. And I mean, you could do so much with this. You could lounge in this. You could wear this to a bonfire, a pumpkin patch, or just any day during fall time that you're doing pretty much anything. It is so cute. I listed this at $32. I knew this would sell quickly because, again, it has so much going for it. This was purely a style-based pickup, kind of like I was just mentioning. And so yeah, sold full price, $32. My earnings were $25.60. I paid $2.25, and so my net profit was $23.35 on this shacket. I think shackets will be huge trending wise again this fall time, like they were last year, which I'm very happy to hear about. I like to pick up vintage shackets because I see them when I'm shopping a lot, and people seem to really like them. Okay, next, another kind of boutique piece. This is by the brand Angie, size large, very boho printed dress. The silhouette is also very boho with the bell sleeves and the ruffle hem. Excellent condition. I do usually pick up this Angie brand when I see it at my local outlets. I don't think I would pay $5 to $6 for this at regular Goodwill, but at the bins or the outlet, I for sure get it, just because, like I was saying, it's a solid bread and butter, consistent kind of sell for me. I listed it at $28, and someone liked it, and so I sent them out a $25 offer with discount ship. That was accepted, making my earnings $17.32. I paid $2, and so my net profit was $15.32 on this dress. So nothing, you know, not a huge sale, not a huge return, but it all adds up. Everything adds up. Alrighty. Now we have a maxi dress by Soft Surroundings. This is really pretty. Definitely a more substantial piece, just with it being maxi length and this bold kind of color block print with the asymmetric hem. It also is a stretched jersey knit, which means that it's basically just very soft and comfy to wear. It basically feels like pajamas, which a lot of people like. I do usually add that into both the title and description when I'm listing soft stretch jersey knit, just because because a lot of people like to be comfy. The longer I've been reselling, the more I realize that people are just on the hunt for clothes that are both cute and comfy. So if you keep your eye out for that and you pick up items that are decent quality, then you should be fine with seeing your items sell pretty quickly. There are exceptions, you know. I don't pick up like polyester stuff. It has to be a certain kind of quality, and it has to have a lot of different factors going for it. It can't just be like one thing that you think is cute about it. It has to have material plus style plus, you know, maybe the size is good, or maybe it's new at tags. So anyways, I listed this dress at $38. Someone liked it, and so I sent them out a $34 offer with discount ship. That was accepted, and so my earnings were $24.52. I paid $2, and my net profit was $22.52 on that dress. Alrighty, moving on, another dress. This one is from Madewell. It's a ribbed t-shirt dress, super cute. So for this, it is also a basic piece, but like I was mentioning, it has a lot of marketable features. So first off is this terracotta color, which is very trendy. It is also from summer 2021, which I do look at and take into consideration. It also is like a very popular style of dress for me, just kind of an everyday shirt style dress. People, like I said, they want to be cute and comfy, and it's really easy to just throw this kind of dress on and go. So I listed this at $28. It did sell for full price, making my earnings $22.40. I paid $2, and my net profit was $20. With Madewell stuff, I really do try to stick to, I would say, 2018 and newer. I do get very excited when I find like 2020 or 2021 items. And yeah, I mean, there are exceptions. I will buy older stuff if it's super substantial, or if it's like leather, or you know, just like a really nice, good condition piece. The older Madewell tags say 1937 under the word Madewell, so that's kind of a hint that it's an older piece without looking at the inside date tag. Okay, next up we have a 3-item bundle. First off is this Fabletics jacket. This is really nice. It's like windbreaker material. I think it's a ripstop material, which is great. It's long line, waterproof. It has a detachable hood. It looks brand new. Size medium. I actually found this at the bins. I have had it listed for probably like 4-ish months now. It's so lightweight. I probably paid like $1 for it, so I was pretty happy when I found it. It's a nice navy color. Second piece is this blouse. It's a mixed media blouse by the brand XCVI. I do like to pick up this brand. It's kind of artsy, that you do a lot of tie-dye stuff, and people do search it out, especially the larger size pieces. This is just a basic black blouse with it's like a slub cotton front and then like a rayon back. Third and last piece is this soft surroundings blouse in my favorite color. This is so cute. It has little mother of pearl buttons going down the front. I love mother of pearl buttons. I think they're so pretty. They add such a nice kind of feminine touch to any clothing piece. So when the 3 of these were added together, the bundle price, including my automatic 15% off bundle discount of 3 items or more, the price was $80, and I sent the buyer an additional discounted offer of $60. Just because I have had the Soft Surroundings jacket, like I said, for about 3 or 4 months. The Soft Surroundings top I have also had for a little bit, and actually the XCVI. So these were all older pieces, relatively older items. So I was ready to move them out. The $60 offer was accepted, and so that made my earnings $48. I paid right around $5 for everything, and so my net profit was $43. Okay, moving on, we have this adorable little vintage kind of chunky knit V-neck 90s style sweater vest. I think this kind of cut and style of sweater vest is going to be very popular this fall time, kind of like the shackets. This sold like within an hour of being listed for full price of $28. My earnings were $22.40. I paid $2.25, and so my net profit was around $20 on this vest. I would highly suggest, if you guys are wondering what trends are big for fall time, winter time, to just do a Google search or go on Pinterest and search for academia, dark academia, or just fall trends, because you can really see a lot of good examples of what people are wearing, or also just by browsing Instagram and kind of keeping up with the bloggers. I try to just kind of keep an eye on what people are wearing. TikTok is another really good resource. I do have a TikTok. I don't post. I mostly just watch TikToks to see what the kids are wearing and what's trendy, and you can really get some good insight into what you should be keeping your eye out for. Okay, next we have a 2-piece bundle. First off is this Style & Company top. So again, this has a lot of specific sellable features going on. It's tie-dye, it has a ruffle trim, it's new at tags, size 3X, and it is that soft, stretchy jersey knit that I was talking about earlier. So pretty much every aspect to this makes it appealing to potential buyers. Second and last item is by the brand Angie. Once again, this is a size 1X, really cute printed bold blouse. It laces up the front and has a tassel detail, very feminine and fun. So when added together, the bundle price for these two tops came out to $56, and I was offered $45, which I thought was very fair. I accepted that. My earnings were $36. I paid $4.50 for both tops, and so my net profit came out to $31.50. Okay, moving on, another 2-piece bundle. First, these are actually both UMG brand pieces. So like I was saying, this like boutique kind of stuff, UMG, Altered State, Angie, people know it, they like it, it's easy to wear. This is a really cute midi style dress with slouchy pockets, a high-low hem. It's like a slub cotton. This dress, in my opinion, looks really expensive. It looks like Everlane or Eileen Fisher, very like contemporary kind of style. Second and last is this color block blouse with really interesting sleeves. It's like a tiered kind of print to it. This top in particular had a ton of interest, and both of these items again sold very quickly, same as the last two that I packaged. So bundle price for these came out to $56. I was offered $45, so same exact scenario as the last bundle. I accepted. My earnings were $36, and my net profit was $31.50. Ungi stuff, I usually list around that $28 mark, and it usually sells really well. I think that's a good price point. It's not too high that it's intimidating of a price, but it's also, you know, a decent price for the brand, I would say. Okay, next is a 3-piece bundle. First off is this soft surroundings top, so cute. It has this kind of neutral buffalo check print with tassel trims and elastic at the neckline and wrists, size extra large. Second piece is by Lucky Brand. I do pick up basic tops from Lucky Brand if they have some extra cute features to them. This one has like a crochet insert at the neck, and this one is new attack. So both of those features kind of elevated these tops. This one retailed for $50. I also did like the boho print. I will get pretty much all boho Lucky Brand stuff if it's in a plus size. If it's like, you know, 1X and up, I am thrilled to find it. It does sell very well. Lucky Brand is not cheap, and a lot of people know the brand and really like it. So when the 3 of these were added together, the bundle price came out to $77, and I received an offer of $70, which I accepted. That made my earnings $56. I paid $6.75 for all 3 items, and so my net profit was right around $50. And again, these all sold within just a couple days of being listed, which I'm thrilled about. When you've been reselling for so long, taking pictures and listing, it all goes by so much faster. You know, you just, it's like muscle memory. You type just whatever comes to mind. It gets so much faster and easier the longer that you do it, and the less amount of time that you spend on those individual tasks, the more efficient you become and the more profit you make, because again, it all leads back to time being money. Okay, next up we have 2 band t-shirts. First off is Sublime, adorable. These are both in really good shape. This one is a size large, and I think the other one is extra large. I knew these would sell very quickly. Band tees always fly out of my closet, pretty much no exception. This one is Pink Floyd, and they both have a really fun kind of bleach tie-dye effect happening, so that's just yet another feature that, you know, is enticing to buyers. So when the 2 of these were added to a bundle, the price came out to $60, and I was offered $51, which I accepted. That made my earnings $40.80. I paid $4.50, and so my net profit was $36. And these sold within like a couple hours of being listed. Grab my envelope. These envelopes, they are the Tyvek mailing envelope from USPS. They are waterproof. I really like them. I ship a lot of stuff in them, and I've never had a problem with anything showing up damaged, or they're very heavy duty. It's kind of hard to open them, so they really keep your stuff secure. Okay, so this bundle of 4 items, I didn't notice. I washed these pants, which is one of the items that sold in the bundle, and I did not notice that my washer left some like laundry marks on the front. And so I've contacted the buyer to see if she wants me to cancel the sale or rewash them and relist them, or so I reached out to her, so I'm waiting on that, but I will just show you the 4 items and tell you what it sold for. So first off are these Lafayette 148 black stretch knit pants. All of these items sold within like 3 or 4 days of being listed. Second piece is this Free People long line shirt. It's like a slub shirt with contrast trims. It looks like it's inside out. Third piece is this Torrid Active tie-dye printed soft stretchy crew neck sweatshirt. And last is yet another brand top. It's like an off-shoulder elastic top with an orange floral print, a little tie bottom waist, size extra large. So when the 4 of those items were added to a bundle, the bundle price came out to $116, and I was offered $90, which I did accept. My earnings were $72. I paid $9 for all 4, and so my net profit was $63. So we will see what she ends up saying, what she wants me to do, and I will go from there. Okay, our last item to pack up today is this Madewell chambray dress. It is button front. It crosses in back. I think this is a newer piece. It's really cute. And I did list this at $40 because comps for this specific dress were pretty good. I would say like I was seeing comps from, I had seen some comps for around $40 to $50 sold. And so I did aim high at 40. And one day after being listed, I got a $28 offer. And so I went back to the comps, and I did see several had also sold for around $28. So with this being kind of a spring summer style piece, and with us heading into fall time, I did want to go ahead and just accept that because it did still line up with what a lot of the dresses were selling for. And you know, I think I wouldn't want to sit on this dress for, you know, until we get back to spring or summertime. So I'm happy with the 28. My earnings were $22.40, and I made a net profit of right around $20 on this dress. So that is absolutely everything that I have to ship out today, all packaged up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.